soothe your pain. I won't ease your strain.
hardcoreleague.co. Get you signed up, self-signed up today. We are looking for both individuals and members of communities who would be willing to sign up. And it looks like we're away here, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy straight over the line there and wasting very little time. I'm just going to hold to the overview for the time being because I want to see how these two communities approach it. Right now I'm not seeing a lot of movement here on the German side. LRP definitely holding back there, which is going to possibly be an issue for them. On the other hand, we have Enjoy Silent moving in on Delta straight away with a squad bomb coming in. He's got Raptor, he's got Rasta, and those guys are already solidifying their forward positions before they're solidifying Bravo, which is definitely a very aggressive tactic there. Definitely has caught LRP unawares, and I'm just going to land here with Rage here for a moment because I do believe Rage has quite a large contact coming in. He's only backed up by Jackson, and it looks like Rasta is also supporting them. Whether they're going to be able to pin them down in the open, that is yet to be seen. I think that's going to be very hard. They've been very ambitious going forward and moving into Delta straight away. It's definitely served them to up until now, but whether they'll be able to capture and really solidify those positions that they've got right now is exceptionally hard to say. We're getting some biddies dropped by Foggy for Rasta. Rasta just going down to Spartan H2O there, and it looks like with that kill they're managing to solidify their position on Delta. Boyer has now moved up in the tank to provide armoured support. He's going to be able to provide quite effective armoured support there, but I don't think he's realised quite how dire the situation is on Delta. He seems to be concentrating, and now I realise why. It looks like we've got Narut in an armour piece representing LRP. I'm not too sure whether he's got any gunners there, but he's definitely putting some light AP rounds in. Boyer responding in kind, but Boyer also has a gunner on his right side. These guys are reducing each other with broadsides at the moment, and it looks like LRP armor has decided to move back into protection. Looks like Boyer's possibly going to have to consider a similar approach as he's now struggling. The infantry, however, are taking a real battering from Enjoy at the moment here on Delta, and this could be the issue. Although they've managed an initial good attack out of the home objective, they've gone straight onto Delta. They've lost the initiative, and they've already the LRP are catching up with them. Bearing in mind, LRP were extremely late out of the spawn, and this might attribute as to why why Enjoy were able to take a Delta and Charlie with very little resistance. So I'm just going to cover the guys now moving in between Charlie and Alpha, it looks like LRP are pushing it hard, but they are meeting quite a lot of resistance here as we see the guys moving in. Let's see if we can get a good capture here of the Enjoy chaps moving up, definitely wasting those chaps as they find them. And it looks like that attack has come to pretty much nothing. Enjoy now are able to fall back onto Charlie, where a number of the LRP members have been able to get behind, unbeknownst to myself, and actually capture Charlie. They are now struggling. Lax Daddy and Dragon Fusion, two of the remaining LRP. They're desperately dependent on people to spawn in. That is a high volume, high concentration at Charlie and Enjoy players, possibly at the detriment of the rest of the map. Looking at it, in fact, that is Enjoy's current only stronghold. Enjoy are now on the back foot with the Germans. LRP taking the stride ahead in terms of points. Looks like a 20-point divide at least. And let's have a look how things look from that top-down perspective. LRP have now managed to push to Alpha and Bravo, and right now we've got no movement whatsoever on Alpha and Bravo. The fight really over the next few minutes is going to be at Charlie, with Enjoy's attempt to push out of that objective and solidify the various areas in the immediate vicinity. Looking at it though, they are struggling. I'm seeing a lot of blue deaths on the map here. I'm seeing very little a fight right now from Enjoy. Let's just take a look at Boyer. Boyer has managed to stay firm throughout. He's been on fire for a long time. He was down to 50%. He's now down to a 3% health. He's really struggling. It could be an evac situation for him, but if they lose their armor, this is definitely a very dire situation. Boyer going for the evac. He's going to try and get out of it. Unfortunately going down. Fatal effects. Managing to take him out there with very little resistance from the rest of the Enjoy guys. Oh dear me. Here is a development indeed. It looks like LRP have been able to take Enjoy's tank from them. This is indeed going to make it very hard for Enjoy to come back, especially if LRP are sensible about how they utilize this tank. But that, ladies and gentlemen, just goes to show how important it is that a driver goes down with his tank. Okay, so let's check out Rage right now and the boys over at Bravo, who are now taking with very little resistance their home objectives. Just covering Maniac for a minute, and he's making use of the Hell Regal. Looks like the standard edition. Currently covering Bravo out towards the north side. Very little resistance. Possibly a move out to Delta Knight might be prudent, and it looks like contacts are now starting to come in. These guys are getting into it, and it looks like his buddies were managed to take him out. I hear a ring of a sniper there, and it looks like Maniac went down to Spartan H2O, who I'm not too sure how that happened. The kill feed went too quickly for me there, but let's just cover LRP for a minute here. I'm with Abandoned Brooks, and he's putting a lot of fire down range towards the north direction, the incoming direction. Obviously the British going down there to Enjoy Infinite, and definitely a solid kill from him. So just looking quickly at the top-down perspective, and a long-range recon patrol putting a friggin' good fight into it at the moment. But Alpha looks to be going in favour of Enjoy. Chomp, the lone survivor by the looks of it. Oh, no, my apologies. He is backed up by Infinite. Now Rasta getting picked up there. But Urologist, yeah, no, I read that first time right. Urologist putting a lot of fire in there with his med kit. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's making use of the Fedorov there. Does look like the Fedorov. Obviously, very effective for him. So, guys, it's been quite an interesting round so far. We've seen a very aggressive initial start by the team at Enjoy, managing almost a 4-cap, only for them to overextend and have LRP come up on their flank, hammer out from their side without them even realising. And before they knew what was going on, LRP had their back flags completely locked down. Since then, Enjoy have been completely on the back foot, which is quite surprising. Enjoy are a veteran team. They should know better. I think they did definitely overstep their mark by being so aggressive in the first minute of the round. Had they perhaps stuck to a free flag, or even, you know, yeah, definitely a free flag approach over a 4 flag approach, they might not be struggling for the points now. And as you can see, guys, we are playing a 500 ticket game here, guys, so not much opportunity for the various teams to come back on the mistakes. Just covering Voigt right now. Voigt hammering down hard with his weapon there, but unfortunately going down to fatal effects. I'm definitely seeing fatal effects get a number of kills here throughout the game. Again, I'm just going to come in, see if I can pick fatal effects up there for a second, but I think I just went down to Lebanon, if I'm not mistaken. Covering Levy here for a minute. Levy just going down to Bishop, and I seem to be a bit of a curse on these guys at the moment, so I'm just going to cover Rage, and I'm going to cover Medieval. Both these guys moving across quite precarious ground at the moment, but definitely it's sensible not to highlight yourself currently now, like Rasta's doing. Guys, always try and stick to the cover, always try and avoid the sort of the areas where you're going to be lit up, especially if it's going to be against a nice green sort of green screen behind you, where, you know, people are going to be able to see you. Rasta moving up, missed the kill there, but he managed to put one of the players down, and it looks like these guys are now moving up firm on Delta, but they're meeting heavy resistance. Fatal effects now moving up in the armor piece again, guys. LRP have stolen Enjoy's armor piece, so they currently hold all the armor, and all the armor is currently at Delta. These guys obviously deciding that the way to best defend Enjoy's tank, stop it from dying, and obviously respawning with Enjoy, is to for these guys to stay together and fight in a vanguard supported by quite a large number of infantry. That's worked out quite well for them so far at Delta. Let's just have a look at that scoreboard, see how people are performing. We've got Fatal Effects going 11-0 at the moment, TPAV 16, 15-2, Narat going 7-0, so some incredible kill death ratios there from LRP. And Enjoy Infinite going 17-7, Canet going 12-5, Clad Volcano 12-7. So on the Enjoy side, these guys are struggling slightly more with the kill death ratios. We've definitely got some hard pressed players out there. Let's see if we can catch up with a few of them. Alrighty, and I've just landed on Fatal Effects here as he hammers into Bravo on the attack in the armor piece. Let's see what he's making use of. Looks like he's got the option to drop supplies, he's got the increased armor at the top. Looks like Fatal Effects is making use of the squad support variant of the land tank, and obviously that gives him the HMG. Oh, is it HMG? It's HMG with explosive rounds at the front. Very effective against infantry. Very effective in this scenario. And guys, I'd just like to take a minute to talk to you about Alpha here. Alpha being a very unique flag. It's not only a very well defended position for two reasons. It's also very well situated on the map if you can get on the 6 o'clock. Alpha is a raised up position, it's elevated, it gives exceptionally good views towards Charlie and Delta, almost increasing its real estate price there. And just to have a quick mention about the game here, we've got Urologist hunting down Tyranny, but the two managed to trade there. Unfortunately, no one walked away from that. And but Alpha is still dropping in favour of Enjoy. The second reason Alpha is so effective as a flag to defend is because you know, it's a church. You've got fantastic position, you've got cover, you know, you position yourself well, you've got an amazing angle of fire, you know, and it gives you an extreme advantage. One thing you do have to be aware of is the right hand flank, where you are more exposed. So guys, let's just take a look at that top down perspective and see who's going down. It does look like that's a solid win though for LRP. Congratulations to the Recon Patrol guys, their debut match, and they've managed a win there. That's 277 tickets to 500, 277 to 500, 277 to 500. guys, that was an excellent performance by both teams, it has to be said. Enjoy very aggressive at the start there, definitely led to their downfall though. LRP took a long time to get out of the spawn, so let's just take a minute here and see how the guys actually got on. We've got Maniac going 3-9, Nora at 10-0. Enjoy Voight 8-9, Hamo Sandwich 14-5. Voight 8-9. My apologies. You know, so we've got some incredibly varying kill-death ratios across the board there. Let's see if we've got Raptor who was getting involved there. Again, guys, it doesn't really matter how many deaths you got. It's all about getting stuck into the fight. You know, as long as you're getting stuck in, that's the thing. A key thing is having medics, very important. Looking on the right hand side again though, guys, those kill death ratios are remarkably higher, and Enjoy definitely need to perhaps reevaluate, rethink things, reassess things when they go into the next round. But definitely such an exceptional performance by both teams so far. And of course, guys, we're going to see a change change of side here, if I'm not mistaken, with Enjoy on the right and LRP on the left. So we'll just change those up briefly. Guys, if you like what you're watching, what you're listening to, don't forget to hit that follow button, don't forget to hit that share button. Let your BFFs know that we are here, we are live, we're coming at you with exclusive Battlefield 1 competitive esport content. Can you feel the love? I can. Right, so if I'm not mistaken, I think the scoreboard is okay in terms of how it's looking. Hopefully it is. Hopefully everything's right. Let me know if it's not, guys, in the chat.
Competitive eSports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League. Sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive eSports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League. Sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale
Alright guys, and we're back here at the Hardcore League for another round. My apologies, I've heard that my mic was a little bit low there, guys, so I have turned the game volume down just a little bit there. And we are away, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy are on the German side, this time hitting Echo and Delta straight away out with those recon units, those horses. And it looks like these guys are going to be making a direct move for each other. Let's see what happens here. We've got two squads potentially going to squad bomb on top of each other. LRP are headed straight for Delta with a very strong Enjoy presence. It's going to be hard for LRP to take, but these guys are straight into the contacts. It does look like first blood well and truly goes to LRP as they move into Delta. Considering that they were a reduced presence, they are now bulking up after taking Bravo. And Enjoy are definitely again on the back foot straight away, but it does look like Charlie is now going in the favour of Enjoy. Enjoy managing to take the win over there, but I'm going to stick with Delta for the time being because things are definitely kicking off between the two communities. Fiend is about to get a kill here on Buzzkill. If he just holds his position, he is open to a flank here though by this reinforcement wave by Enjoy. That's a lot of Enjoy troops moving in as a line. Excellent formation demonstrated by them. Backed up by Alert in the tank. Looks like they've swapped it up. Alert's going to go in the tank this time, leaving Boya on foot, I would imagine. It does look like Enjoy are coming up against a large infantry presence there, which could definitely be a struggle for them. Oh yeah, no, just 1 minute. I just need to put the team levels back on. My apologies. 1 minute. There we go, and that should be correct. They are correct, even better. So guys, you can also see last round, so what what LRP need to win by. They need 277 tickets to take the win this round for this map. And looks like, let's just take a look at the top-down perspective right now because things are getting a little bit spread out, a little bit confusing. Let's see who's got what. Right now, LRP are holding with Alpha, Bravo and Delta to Enjoy's Charlie and Echo. Definitely Enjoy are on the back foot in a sticky situation. LRP are just fighting an extremely aggressive game. They weren't slow out of the spawn this time, and that really showed with their initial free flag cap. So guys, if you like what you're watching, what you're listening to, then thanks for joining us here at the Hardcore League. Things have been pretty crazy this weekend. We've had quite a lot of matches on. Deadeye hosted a match earlier, another PS4 event, which I was really glad to see that the PS4 side is picking up. Definitely something we want to increase during the next Battlefield. Battlefield question mark as I'm referring it to. Or as I've heard, Battlefield Legends of Haram. Or Haram's Revenge. So right now I'm just covering Dragon Fusion as he moves into Charlie. Things seem to be pretty solid here, not much resistance right now. Let's take a look at the top-down perspective, see where the flashpoints are, see where things are kicking off, because it looks like right now things are going off at Charlie with LRP on the back foot, really struggling. Down to their last member, Abandon Brooks going down, Enjoy Maniac moving up, Enjoy now functioning very much together in a bulk infantry movement there, and whether Bravo's going to be their next objective or whether they're going to go for Alpha. Alpha is definitely a harder objective to take. You can see it. The fact that you can see it from here on the map is scary. That means the enemy can see you. So you have to be careful when you're approaching Alpha. It is not an easy flag to capture. You have to definitely respect it. Unfortunately, you know, pretty much the only way to do it is a good old-fashioned trench attack. And a lot of people don't go for the trench attacks. You know, people prefer to go over ground, but you are just open to that LMG, that sniper fire, that mortar fire. Covering Maniac at the moment, he's going to be first boots on the ground here on Bravo. Well supported though by his squad mates, and the guys are moving in as a pretty solid form. Lax Daddy and LRP now moving in hot though, coming in on Enjoy's position. Enjoy, I haven't got much opportunity to shore up Bravo objective. LRP now flooding it, and it looks all but medieval. Have gone down. Sorry, Voight is still alive. Voight going down there. And yeah, it looks like a pretty clean retake there by LRP. LRP are definitely on fire this round. I'm not sure whether it's just that the map is tailored to their sort of style of gameplay, or just that they're an extremely experienced team, but they are, you know, playing an exceptionally hard game at the moment. And I definitely know Enjoy will appreciate the challenge, because at the end of the day, you know, as a veteran team, they can definitely struggle sometimes to find good challenge, and I know that they like a challenge when it comes along, and I look forward to seeing what Enjoy do to bring it back in later games. But right now, things are firmly under the grip of LRP. I'm just covering them now as they finish the last of the Enjoy troops at Echo, but it does look like there's another wave coming in, including a tank alert moving in now. Last round we saw LRP steal Enjoy's tank from them, quite to the embarrassment of Boyer, who abandoned the tank seconds earlier, and obviously a lesson to us all, ladies and gentlemen, on why it is so important that the captain goes down with his ship. Things have definitely changed in the favour now of Enjoy as they take repossession of Echo, leaving them with very little room for a retake there, but definitely an epic approach by both teams this round. Unfortunately, Enjoy's tactics just are not coming together here, as LRP put a pretty strict and aggressive approach on their gameplay. Now it's pretty much just about solidifying what positions they've got. If they wanted to, they could pull back and go to a free flag game, but whether that's something they want to do is yet to be seen. Just watching Medieval moving in at the moment, making use of that rather unusual pistol. Oh damn, I didn't quite get to see the name of it, which is quite frustrating. I can't quite remember the name of it, but it's the bolt action stripped down version of the Mosin Nagant. It's literally just the functional mechanisms required to deploy it as a pistol. The kick on that thing must have been incredible. Looks like Brooks putting a few shots down on the bypassing cavalry there, but other than that, not much going on in his immediate area. Things look to be pretty hot here at Delta at the moment as LRP retake the objective, leaving Echo in the hands of the Enjoy community. At the moment, Enjoy Canet is going to be making an attempt on Alpha here. Very brazen attempt, I have to say, especially considering he's on his own. He's not got any support at the moment. I think that's potentially why he's not gone directly into the objective. I did happen to notice that he does have a couple of contacts inbound on his position, that he's going to have to keep an eye on from Delta position. In fact, I think I hear the footsteps now. Yeah, we've got T just having a little spy through the window there. Neither players seen each other yet, and this is what I love about Battlefield is, you know, they can definitely get close to each other without realising the two are there, but it looks like, no, he hasn't realised that he's there. That is amazing. He's had the opportunity to listen to his footsteps, and he listened to his shot, but still didn't figure out his position. That's crazy. You know, again, it just goes to show the importance of having your sound turned up on this game. Sound is pretty much 50% of playing this game well, is listening to it, and you know, no one will sneak up to you if you're listening to this game. Looks like Silent now moving in. As a cavalry class, he's got again he's in a position to take the shot here, but T is he's learned his lesson. He's covering those corners. Unfortunately, just catching a squad bomb there. Oh, and Spartan H2O coming in and managing to get a kill. That was some intensity, guys. Please do clip that, because that was an incredible moment. And Raptor being the lone survivor, but talk about everybody dies. That was absolutely amazing to see, and it looks like Enjoy have been the victors of that specific contact, managing to solidify their position on Alpha with the use of med packs, and these guys have been able to revive each other. H2O straight back in for the revenge though, and managing to get a kill there, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Attempting the two-piece now on Silent, but definitely moving through that church like it is on fire, which it sort of actually is if you look at it in parts. And it looks like LRP have managed to recapture that Alpha objective, and that would be another win there for LRP. I did miss the 277 ticket mark there, guys. I do apologise, but that is a very solid win there for LRP. Congratulations to them. That is a first map going to LRP. I just need to make a note of the ticket so I don't forget. So yeah. Oh, someone add it all together for me. Someone make a note of those and add it all together. This is what I struggle with. I'm terrible with maths. And tell me what I need to add up as the next... or do I just start off with 0 again? But no, absolutely fantastic gameplay from both teams. You know, again, we saw that very aggressive approach by Enjoy. Possibly an overreaching. Some might argue, other team leaders might look at that strategy, that aggression, and they might sort of maybe not take the same approach. But you know, you cannot fault their tenacity, the way they came out of that spawn, the way they utilised those horses, the squad bombing tactics. It all works effectively. So here you go, guys. Again, we've got Narat 12-1, Enjoy Maniac 10-6. Hamo Sandwich 15-5, Enjoy Void 9-11. So again, some really good kill death ratios across the board there, guys. Not quite as crazy as what we were seeing last round there, but definitely some epic team kills. Just looking at Rasta there, 6-11, Rage 16-10. So those guys being some of the main members there. Rage as well, I believe, changing his name recently to include Enjoy. I noticed these guys, they definitely go hardcore, because of course a name change is often like a tattoo, I think, hence why I have the KLW in my name, because it's more of a permanent thing. You actually have to pay to get it changed. So you know, you got to hand it to their dedication to these Enjoy guys. And of course, guys, we are moving on to Fort TDOW next. Lots of trauma, lots of carnage coming up ahead, I would imagine. Again, guys, this is going to be a 500 ticket round, so let's see what happens. Yeah, that's correct, Attila. 277 tickets in the first round. Oh, well, that was brilliant. Alright, guys, I'm just going to rest my voice for a minute here, and I'm going to get these clan tags sorted out. But you guys don't go anywhere. If you need to go anywhere, then you check us out at hardcoreleague.co. Sign yourself up today if you haven't already done so. If this is your first time visiting the channel, then welcome, first of all. But second of all, get your butt involved with what we've got to offer here. We have some exceptionally good, exceptionally well organised gameplay. Attila, you just let me know, buddy, if I'm good. Otherwise, I'll just reset them to 0, because technically this is a new round. But oh, actually no, it'll be 0. One. I think I figured this out now. No, I just need to swap over the team labels. You go there, and you go there.
Competitive eSports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive eSports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive.
And we're off here again, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies, a little bit late there with the kicking off, but we are underway, and both communities going there at it pretty hardcore, with an initial cap there for the Germans, for the French team in the reds, and that will be LRP this round. First blood has been made again. It looks like a lot of red slaughter there on the blues. Enjoy really struggling. Just coming into a little bank of smoke there, but let's see how the LRP members move up against Enjoy. Looks like Enjoy coming up a pretty solid amount of members here. Very smoky and wet conditions today, unfortunately, so we're not going to get the clearest of streams in the third person until this rain clears up. One of the many fun elements of Battlefield 1, the dynamic weather system. LRP now moving up into Charlie objective. Enjoy Rage, one of the few. Oh, he's backed up by Silent just as he goes down there. Abandon Brooks moving in, managing to get the two-piece, shoring things up for Charlie objective, locking things down for LRP. Rasta moving up though. Let's check out Rasta making use of the Fedorov. Coming around that corner, getting the two-piece there, down to the pistol, getting taken out by Urologist. Very much almost getting the three-piece there, but not quite managing to land it. Exceptionally good skills there, exceptionally quick. Let's see how things are getting on here at the front line. Voigt currently in a smoke haze at the moment, putting shots down range, trying his best, going down there with Dill Will Kill. He's currently front and centre, having a bit of a crazy moment, going up in the air and back onto Bravo, managing to get the there's a grenade, and that, not too sure what's going on with him. He's having a bit of lag, I think, but ooh, 11 on Levy, getting taken out there. Oh dear, I'm just landing on everyone as they die. Let's just see how we look here. Let's just give me a moment. Let's find Fatal. Fatal had an exceptionally good first round. I believe he went 15-0. If I'm not mistaken. He probably was in a tank. He was in the tank in the second round of the first map, but again, exceptionally good kill-death ratio. So I'm interested to see what he's going to do. He's making use of the Hell Regal 1915 factory. Okay, yeah, I mean, we could all put on a Hell Regal 1915 factory. I think it's something we're going to see a lot of on this map. But, you know, to be honest, I think it's an overrated weapon. I don't use it myself personally. It's, you know, anyone can put rounds down range with a Hell Regal and kill 1,000 people. You can control day and night with that thing, you know, but realistically, I try and avoid it because I fear that it will dumb down my gameplay, and that for me is as simple as why I don't use the Hell Regal. But I can definitely appreciate why people use it on this map, given the circumstance, the large clip capacity and so forth is, you know, and the high fire rate, this high stability. I can definitely see why players use it. All right, just covering Tigerling at the moment. He's on Charlie objective. No immediate Enjoy to see in. Oh, there we go. Rasta moving in there, realizing he's coming up against a number of them. Backed up by Silent. Silent also going down, but managing to get a number of the LRP before getting taken out there. Medics are on point with LRP, it has to be said. These guys definitely have a strong respect for the medical requirement on these close quarters maps. Again, guys, this is a 20 versus 20 hardcore match. If you aren't aware, then check out these two teams. I do believe they're both on Twitter. I haven't got any Twitter information, unfortunately, for LRP to share with you, but I do have the information for Enjoy, and I will share that later, guys, because I know Enjoy are recruiting at the moment, as I would imagine LRP are. I'm not too sure of the various recruitment criteria, but let's get back to the action here, guys, because I know I'm talking too much about random stuff. Alright, back onto Marcelo at the moment. He's got himself locked down at the moment, making use of a carbine on his own. No, he's got backup now, and clearing out. Lovely little hip kill there from the hip. Fantastic performance, and that was definitely on point before going down. Let's see if we can land on someone who doesn't die. Alright, Prophet Taco, covering Prophet at the moment. He's making use of the Farquhar Hill Storm. Not one I've got at the moment myself, hoping to make use of it at some stage when I unlock it. Putting a lot of shots down range, managing to get what looks like a pretty good back rage on multiple teams. I think he managed to get a free piece and a revive before getting flanked by Rasta. Rasta coming out of that door like a lunatic, pre-firing and managing to cook the everyone downrange in turn. So let's just see how things are going on towards Bravo direction. Just covering Jolly Bunny for a moment as he goes down to enjoy Buzzkill. Moving back onto Fatal Effects, he's making use of the Hell Regal again. Let's just take a look at those kill death ratios again. Abandon Brooks 11-0. Enjoy Alert 13-2. So top kill death ratios at the moment, pretty similar, not too much difference, but you know, I'm sure we'll see them expand as the round develops. And let's just have a look there, take a minute, look who's got the majority of objectives, and with Alpha Bravo and Echo currently being held by LRP, Charlie also going in their favour, Delta as well. Again, I think this round possibly is almost definitely going to go in favour of LRP. It's only a 500 ticket round, guys. There's very little opportunity for Enjoy to come back if they get to this stage, which they're at now. They've got the flag dominance. It's going to be hard for them to come back on. But Fatal Effects going down there to a team kill out of all things. He dies from a teammate. That is quite ironic. Just covering Jackson here. FXS Jackson, if I'm not mistaken, being one of the newer members to Enjoy. I might be mistaken there, but welcome if that's the case. Guys having a rather hard time of it at the moment, but managing to just about keep the hold on Charlie objective. Rasta leading his squad. Silent Rage, Jackson and Raptor pretty well there, keeping it solid down. But the action seems to have moved on from Charlie objective, with only Marcelo really acting as an anchor just outside the objective. He is backed up by Spartan. Spartan now the lone remaining anchor on Charlie. Let's have a look at where things are about to kick off, because these guys are about to run into a line of about 10 LRP. That's going to be an issue for them. They're going to have to pull back. They're going to have to reinforce. It looks like the majority of Jackson's squad is down. Right now what I need to be seeing from Jackson is for him to hold back, and unfortunately he didn't make use of his life. I definitely appreciate, why I want to get some shots down range, but when you're that low on squad mates, you need to anchor. And it looks like Prophet Taco putting some live shots down range at the moment at the enemy, not managing to get too many hits there before getting taken out by Chump, just coming in on his 6 o'clock there. LRP are currently holding tight right now. Looks like they've got very little resistance. What little resistance they do have is getting blown up by Dynamite, but they are running in hard right now. We're just covering this corner. Looks like Enjoy are going to come in pretty hard as well. Could be quite a firefight that we see develop here. Oh, so close with that C4 explosives there. Unfortunately, didn't manage to get the Dynamite off. Seeing Enjoy consolidate on their position now. They're managing to move out, get all corners covered. LRP are going to struggle to retake this position. There was quite a number of LRP that we saw head to that position. I have the sneaky suspicion that they flanked to Delta to head off the attack that Enjoy have been conducting there, but things look to be pretty locked down at the moment. Things definitely are going in favour of LRPs. We haven't quite got 100 points divide yet, but generally what I say is once a team gets
with the upload, then we will have this recorded irregardless.
Just need to swap over the
so guys,
team
for those
tags
of you
at the
that
top
aren't
of the
aware,
page. A lot of murder going on at the moment. Hearing some brutal cries coming out from the people out there. And it looks like Rift at the moment are just putting a defense down on what would be Delta flag, as many skills comes in and also, just to alleviate anyone's worries, I am recording this match, so if there are well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are once again breaking battlefield history with bringing you competitive incursions for the first time here at the Hardcore League. Guys, I do apologise, we're starting a little bit later than planned. We had a few issues that will be ironed out for the next incursions tournament. In the meantime, we have a very interesting match for you tonight. Oh dear, that's not what I wanted to see. Alright, just bear with me guys whilst we troubleshoot our way through this. In the meantime, if you haven't already seen it guys, here are the details. Tonight, alas, is just an open season match, but we are currently running many competitive tournaments over the next few days and months. And all the information is there for you guys to peruse. In the meantime, I'm just going to get everyone invited up to this new game, which is hopefully going to work. There have been a few teething issues with this, to say the least. It's definitely been a little bit problematic, especially with the invitations and getting everybody into a game. This is probably about our 4th retry here, but there are definitely some points that we need to iron out for next time. Which we'll be able to discuss during the debrief. But in the meantime guys, if you haven't already done so, hit that follow button, get involved with us. Tonight is going to be lit. And it's going to be a 5 versus 5 incursion match. Played a little bit of incursions last night just so I could get a feel for it. I was impressed. It's going to be incredibly addictive. I think it's going to be a real interesting one to see how it goes. Alright, thrashing toast. Pretty sure thrashing toast goes there, so we're still missing 2 people here. Alright, just bear with me guys, because we're just trying to get people invited into the server. Alright, it's one of the SWAT guys. Let's have a look. I think it might be one of the SWAT guys I ended up. Let's try Try giving him a invite. Skeptic. Alright, Skeptic's in now. This guy's just a little bit slow here. Makes my job a little bit stressful, but I'll give him my forgiveness because it is the first time that we are doing this. So just bear with us, guys, because we will be underway shortly. Hopefully this works. It looks like we're going to be kicking things off shortly. And to begin with, it looks like we're going to be playing Giants here. Draft is in progress, as you can see. So these guys are going to be choosing the various kits that they have available to them. And for those of you who aren't familiar with incursions, basically the theme of it is that because there's only 5 of you, it's incredibly important that you choose kits that par off well against each other. It's very easy to end up coming in without any ammunition or without any medic. So these are all factors that you have to consider when you're sort of choosing your kits, and it does require you to have to actually sit down and think about it. By the looks of it, we've got a nice even spread of equipment there. I've been told to avoid the combat sniper role. Apparently it just does kind of just take up a little bit of space there. So here we are, guys, a small scale map. And on the let's have a look. We've got SWAT in the blue on the left side, and TDOW in the red on the right. And it looks like Bravo is going to be the main focus point of this particular engagement. So let's have a look at how that goes. Currently, Strike Team 6 making use of armour there. Just a light tank. Not too sure what kind of light tank, whether it's going to have anti-tank capabilities or whether it's going to be designed for anti-infantry. Doesn't look like TDOW have chosen to bring in any armour, personally, but we've got Joker moving up on Mothership here, and it looks like Joker's walking away with the kill there, backed up by Crab in the background, who unfortunately just went down there. Strike Team 6 losing their armor capability very early on in the round. They're going to have to wait for that to respawn now, which is obviously going to put them at quite a severe disadvantage to TDOW. TDOW taking Bravo quite early on there as well. Looks like Strike Team 6 already on the defensive footing. Let's just have a look at that top-down perspective and see how things are looking as Strike Team 6 reformulate their plan, and now looks like going to be making another attack attempt onto Bravo. Binary Ninja leading the way there, Binary representing TDOW as their leader tonight, and managing to put some damage in there and going in for the flank. Binary Ninja almost going down there in the background, but straight over the woodpile and back into the defensive realm of Bravo. And it looks like the rest of the guys have managed to deal with Strike Team 6 in the meantime. Right now, what they need to do is really change up this tactic of approaching them direct on. They want to consider perhaps a flanking maneuver round to Alpha side and come at them from the other angle. Bearing in mind there is only 5 of them, they do have to keep this in mind, as it isn't as easy as say having 10 of you, or you know, obviously the higher numbers that you'd have in a standard game of Battlefield. Got Stretch Music here out in the middle of the road there, just getting caught out in the open, unfortunately going down to Skeptic, as Strike Team 6 now assert themselves onto the Bravo position, and managing to get behind TDOW's lines here. TDOW now coming in from what would be Strike Team 6 o'clock, managing to do some damage there, but Joker MM managing to put Mothership down and out. So I'm just going to land on Skeptic here for a minute. He's making use of the auto loading 8.25 extended. I was using this for a little bit last night. To be honest, you are definitely at a disadvantage using this weapon compared to some of the other weapons available to the squads out there. And I definitely wasn't having a good time with it. Wasn't able to get a very good or high kill death ratio. But of course, one thing you are able to do is revive and medicate your team, which is obviously of great importance. Skeptic just going down there, unfortunately. Let's see how things are panning out at Bravo, because it looks like brick building is pretty hot right now, with the two communities vying over it. It is a very useful position if you're able to get a defensive perimeter set up in there. Looks like TDOW have managed to do just that. And with that lockdown at the moment, they are thoroughly on their way to an early winner chicken dinner. Guys, if you like what you're watching, what you're listening to, thanks for joining us. This is eSports Battlefield Incursions, hosted by Hardcore League and shoutcasted by myself, KLW HitmanPike. Currently, right now, we're watching TDOW moving up, getting in position now to make an asserted effort onto Charlie. Strike Team 6 have brought their armour back into play now, but it looks like Crab is moving up a little bit ahead there. He's got no support from the infantry. He's taken quite a few bad hits there, and he has unfortunately gone down, leaving them yet again with no armor. Again, armor on this game mode is essential. You know, the spawns are delayed, so you end up having to wait longer, and you know, the kit that drives the armor piece, that you know, it's very poorly set out for infantry ground and pound, especially at this close quarters nature. Looks like TDOW making an asserted effort to flank here on Charlie. Binary Ninja, the now sole surviving of the TDOW squad. If he goes down, he's going to get hunted down here, unfortunately, getting chopped in the face by Joker. That was definitely a very gruesome ending for Binary, TDOW leader for this evening. And it looks like Strike Team 6 have got Charlie locked down. They are in a position now to move to Bravo. Their advance to Bravo is now open. Whether they're going to manipulate this or whether they're going to hold with Charlie defense, it does look like they're headed to Bravo. Sticking together there, great formation, but I don't know whether that's an effective tactic or strategy as what it might be on these smaller scales. Because you've got less of you, you need to cover more ground. At the same time, you need to be in a defensive posture that enables you to be able to return and fire effectively to protect your squad mates. So it's getting that fine balance between the two. Right now, the Obvious and Skeptic making use of the woodpile just to keep cover there. Skeptic needs to be hot on his toes there to go and get their downed buddy thrashing toast, and it looks like Joker's just trying his best to quell Mothership and Teddy as they move across, but they managed to do quite a bit of damage there. Teddy staying up whilst Mothership gone down on the far side of the road. We've still got Stretch Music in the building at the moment, providing a bit of an issue for the guys at Strike Team 6. Going down there though to Captain Obvious's bullets. Right now the two communities are going at each other neck and neck, and they're pretty even Stevens in terms of points. They're going 6 points to 6 points in terms of flags, but unfortunately TDOW are vastly ahead of them on their control points. In terms of control points, TDOW's 5 to Strike Team 6's 1. But Strike Team 6 are starting to make the comeback a little bit there. All they need to do is just hold out and maintain their position here, their dominant position that they've got on Bravo, where it's definitely a lot easier to defend in this game mode than it is to attack. But let's just cover Teddy here for a minute. He moves in, making use of the Ribby Rolls 1918 Factory Edition. He's got the MLE to back him up there. He's putting a lot of rounds down range. And of course, thankfully, it isn't hardcore, so there is no chance of killing your teammates. and it looks like Captain Obvious has mistakenly thought that it's safe in his immediate proximity, but he is well covered by Joker in the background. Is he going to be able to get Teddy? No. Joker looked like he managed to get Teddy there, or did he? No, I don't think he did. So Joker is still up in their ear. No, Teddy's come back for him there, so it's been a good little run there for Strike Team 6 as they've managed to hold out, but unfortunately that run is looks like they might be coming to an end here as TDOW move closer into Bravo objective, leaving very little room for Strike Team 6 to maintain that objective defensive perimeter. And at this stage, guys, it does look like it's going to be a retake from TDOW on Bravo as they move in to secure their positions, making good use of the cover on Bravo. Very sensible. They've got Binary Ninja providing an anchoring position in the brick building, and that would be a half-time, ladies and gentlemen. So far, it does look like TDOW vastly ahead here, but we'll see what Strike Team 6 have got to bring it back. So guys, let me know what you think's going on in the chat, what you think of the game so far. Hey Matriarch, good to have you here. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the dream. I'm sorry, I need to stop doing cheap takeoffs of Prophet. He'll probably sue me or something, or send some assassins after me. Hey, we got Fire in here, we got Boya. You know, nice to see you guys. How's your Saturday night Battlefield going? I hope the evening is going well. We got Angry Bus Driver, Demonic Human. Someone called me Hitman. Someone called me something unpleasant earlier in the chat. I think it was could have been a typo, but someone called me something rhyming with HitmanPike, and I'm saying hello to that person as well. Good to be here. Yeah, no, it is, isn't it? It's nice to see Incursions really stretching its legs here. These guys definitely making a good effort of it. TDOW still remaining on the far right side, and Strike Team 6 on the far left in the blue. So I'm going to be leaving those descriptions at the top there the same. Guys, if you haven't already done so, hit that follow button. And of course, don't forget to let the people of Twitter know that we are here. Hardcore League is providing you original, large-scale, small-scale incursions, cash tournaments, community events, shoutcasts, you name it, guys, we've got it. And if you haven't already done so, guys, as well, we've got the new website. Check it out, hardcoreleague.co. It's brand new and looks incredible. Of course, guys, this is all brought to you in conjunction, in partnership, sponsored by Gamers Community, those wonderful people that make it all possible to do what we do, to make the magic happen. Alright, we are off, ladies and gentlemen. Strike Team 6 making a very concerted effort to get early in on that Bravo flag, but we also have Joker coming in here on the flank. Could be interesting to see what he's going to do. Definitely going to be vulnerable. Teddy won't be expecting an attack from that position. This could be an interesting situation developing. Oh, if Joker had just maintained and been patient, he still managed to, he got the drop there. He was very lucky. Well, let's go on to Thrashing Toast, who's doing a one-man stand here as TDOW make a final approach into Bravo, securing it. But it looks like Crab coming in the light tank. Let's see what Crab's going to bring to the party. Right now, he could do a lot of damage to the TDOW guys, who have got very little anti-armor capability. Right here, right now. Binary Ninja just maintaining his cover, but he is compromised. Joker moving in, slaughtering Binary Ninja after getting stretch music in the background there. These guys are on point this round. They definitely are not going to allow themselves to get knocked to pieces like they did in the first half. TDOW now cautiously moving into Bravo, but taking their time, making very clever use of the smoke there. Very sensible. They're also changing up their approach. They're spreading themselves out. They've got Mothership. Looks like he's going on a bit of diversion. And we've got Teddy also on the far flank. Unfortunately for them, it hasn't worked out too well. Strike Team 6 are locking things down with Crab on Bravo. He's going to have to mine those mortars. Those mortars are incredibly dangerous to tanks, and they will do a lot of damage. So he needs to basically get on up out of there right now, because Dig Daddy might have run out of his ammo there, but he's probably able to rearm if there is an ammo person nearby. As I say, guys, you've got to be very careful about the way you assign your kits in the drafting phase. If it's very easy if you don't talk to your teammates to come in without essential items such as ammunition, health, or anti-armor capability. Alright, and it looks like Stretch Music, Big Daddy moving up consecutively. Unfortunately, Stretch going down. Big Daddy staying up, maintaining an anchoring position right now, just on the edge of Bravo, waiting for some support, and it looks like Skeptic and the rest of the boys providing firm cover now on Bravo, with Thrashing Toast in the brick building, and Crab in the background there, just covering, waiting for that flanking maneuver, which is now coming through. Binary Ninja moving up, getting a hit on Crab there, but only doing minor damage. But unfortunately, he has now compromised his position. And between the two communities, it could go either way right now, but TDOW are definitely struggling to come back in this second half. Strike Team 6 have managed to pound onto this flag, and I think what's done it is they've managed to keep the tank up a lot longer. By the looks of it, it could just about be going down, but Crab doing some vital repairs there before he jumps back in, and that's the key basically. You have to keep that tank alive, otherwise you will struggle. Your team will struggle because the infantry kit that you are required to use whilst the tank is respawning is rubbish basically. Mothership getting a pretty awesome kill there. Let's have a look at seeing how Mothership's doing from his first person perspective. Going down there to one of the community, and looks like I'm just going to land here with Big Daddy Slim, currently just providing top cover support for the tank there, managing to get a hit. Got a promotion there, guys, which is also another point to mention. As you proceed and continue in the game, your character will level up, and you'll basically get more capabilities, more skills, more pieces of equipment. It changes from class to class, and obviously that's something you'll want to do to increase your chances of getting the drop on the opposite team. Looking at Binary Ninja making his way in there. Captain Obvious keeping things pretty locked down there, doing a good job of it as well. The two communities are locked in a head-to-head fight at the moment, with Strike Team 6 temporarily taking hold of the objective, but it looks like they are in a bad position here. They're about to get flanked by Mothership and Big Daddy. And there we have it, with Captain Obvious, the last standing member. It could go either way at this stage, really. And we got Angry Bus Driver coming in with Observe, Adapt, and Overcome. Yes, sir. It's like very much the something I've been saying over the last couple of years. The teams that will win are the teams that look at how their enemy fights, and then they are willing to adapt and overcome that. It's your ability to be dynamic in this game and change it up, and then break that communication down through your squads. You know, there are a lot of elements to this game, but one essential element is you've got to be adaptive. You can design a tactic, a set tactic, but you know, you've got to have a plan B, you've got to have a plan C, and sometimes you've got to have a plan D. But right now, between these two communities, we are pretty much neck and neck. It looks like Strike Team 6 possibly are about to really come back here. I am aware, guys, that I could be spending a little bit more time in first person, so I will try to do that. Currently covering Skeptic again, making use of the auto loading, and you heard that tick, guys. That was to recognise that these that Strike Team 6 just got another tactical point. And of course you see the circle at the top middle of the screen going down quite quickly, and that represents Strike Team 6 holding Bravo flag, and I think it's representing probably about 20 to 30 seconds in time, and yeah, depending on how long they hold that objective depends on how many tactical points that they get to either side of that flag. So with Strike Team 6, they're currently going 5 to TDOW's 6 tactical points. But right now, Strike Team 6 could come back. Just covering Teddy at the moment. Teddy putting down a lot of hate towards the direction of Strike Team 6, managing to get a few kills there in the brick. Definitely well covered those corners. And let's just have a look, because it looks like Strike Team 6 Captain Obvious moving in now, managing to get the kill there, backed up by Joker, and he's also got Skeptic and Thrashing Toast. These guys now demonstrating how to move in on an objective, splitting yourselves into fire teams that can cover each other, You know, it's not about covering yourself, it's about you covering your friend and your friend covering you. You shouldn't be worried about covering yourself, you should be worried about covering your friend. And if everyone has that mentality, you will maintain total cover. And it looks like these guys are keeping that in mind at the moment, although Joker now pushing a little bit further ahead up to the woodpile. He's putting himself in quite a vulnerable position, but it might be an advantage to him because he was able to get the drop on Stretch, who wasn't expecting him to be in that position. Teddy got a spawn there as well, backed up by Binary, coming around the backside of the barn there with, looks like Joker just going down to Teddy, and Captain Obvious, he is holding point on Bravo. Dig Daddy Slim moving round. He's also got a spawn beacon. Oh no, he's got a mortar. My apologies in the background there. He's now moving onto the flag. Backed up by Teddy and Stretch and Binary. Crab is a little bit up front there. He's getting right up into the grill of TDOW. He's going to be in a very vulnerable position. This is exactly what TDOW want him to do. They want him to close the angle. They want him to close the gap. He's vulnerable when they close the gap because people like Big Daddy are now able to come in and flank him. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Strike Team 6 are about to lose their tank again, and that's their main advantage. That's what keeps them on this Bravo objective. Right now they need to maintain that no, it looks like they've gone down, unfortunately. Crab trying to keep the tank together at the moment, just about managing it. But this could definitely not end well for Strike Team 6. Alright, and quite a sensible use of smoke there whilst they secure the objective. TDOW now gone on to the rear objective. They're coming in now from Strike Team 6's spawn, which is quite an advantage to them. Means they managed to get onto the flank. Mothership putting himself in a very dangerous position there, but he managed to get to tank. And these guys pretty much have things pretty locked down now. It looks like Stretch Music getting the kill on the tank there. And now coming up on the 6. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that is a victory. I don't see who it was to. I'm going to have to wait to see what comes up. Or was that a duke? No, that was a... Oh, no one won, I think. I think that was a pretty even Steven round. Nicely done. Alright guys, time to run those promo vids. I'm hearing a lot of clamour for them.
Staggering out. Look at this squad movement right here. You don't see this in non-competitive gaming, guys. You don't see it. You don't see this in pub matches unless it's a competitive team in the pub match. SWAT, though, look at this. Coming back. They've got the Echo, they've got the Alpha, they've got the Bravo, and they're trying to secure the Charlie.
Map 2, the winner.
Alright guys, I'm just going to cut that short there just so we can take a quick look at the old scoreboard. We've got Crab going 8-7 there with 8 to 9. Joker MM going 26-12, really getting involved there. Thrashing Toast going 15-12. Captain Obvious 11-9. Skeptic 24-9. So Joker and Skeptic really providing the anchoring there for Strike Team 6. And on the TDOW side, Division of Warriors, Dig Daddy. Oh, unfortunately, I didn't catch that in time. I do apologise, guys. I will catch you at the end of the next round, though. I do apologise, guys, because I know you guys prefer to see what's going on. Just bear with me, guys. We're going to get people invited back into another round, because we have to do this in between the rounds. So just bear with me.
Competitive eSports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive eSports. Done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive eSports. Done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive eSports. Done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive eSports. Done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive eSports. Done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community. We're seeing the textbook defense, textbook offense from the other side. They're going to try to push down and make a move through here, so let's follow.
That is some serious squad cohesion.
Competitive eSports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive eSports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive eSports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive eSports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Staggering out. Look at this squad movement right here. You don't see this in non-competitive gaming, guys. You don't see it. You don't see this in pub matches unless it's a competitive team in the pub match. SWAT, though, look at this. Coming back. They've got the Echo, they've got the Alpha, they've got the Bravo, and they're trying to secure the Charlie.
Map 2. The winners are Strike Team 6, and we are heading to overtime.
Come and fly away with me.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's go time. So sit down with your popcorn, grab your beer, and let's get rocking and rolling. The 21-minute mark, this is going to be on and popping. Look at the line of plays, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. Fupix takes one out. And that's going to tie it up, ladies and gentlemen. Shadowstalker looking to take the other one out, and they both go down. Attila slamming the brakes, so Crazy almost going right back by, but pulling a move of his own and falls right back in behind Attila. Bravo, sir. He's dropping for the deck. Oh, he's going to pull up at the last second. This is some serious flying by this Attila cat, dude. He is wrecking it right. Oh, what a move. Dropping underneath, tipping the mountain with his wing to get around him. Pulling some slick moves, just trying to get out of there. Scraping the deck. Oh, but he's going to hit a tree right there. Under fire. Buckshot Betty dropping the heavy bits. We appreciate it. Paragon looking to secure this kill. Bring it up to 8. And there it is. Oh, doing some damage now. Landing a lot of them as well. Ray is in trouble. He's going to slam the brakes. And Corpus goes right by him. And Corpus is in trouble. Corpus goes down from simple. Another host coming in. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Dropping the bits at Hardcore League. There we go. I don't know, Ace Foggy Team dropping some bits. Sport 20 dropping the bits and Hardcore League for sticking it out all day. Great job, guys. Thank you very much, baby. Appreciate that. Business in blue, Blurpin red. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. 15 seconds. Take them out. TV is going to strike first blood. Butler is in trouble, and he's taking shot. He goes down, and TV is up 2-0. Corpus taking Corpus out of the fight. Unknown still has to try to get away from Unknown, who's lighting him up. 80 is going to go down. TV is going to grab another deck. He's going to try to get a repair, but he is done. That is going to be a TV 5. Zip. The charge right here. Oh, Unknown Ace. There he got it. They got the 1 point right there. Mordred lines him up and takes him out, bringing up to a 7-2 lead. And it's over. It is over, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I was singing the 5-minute mark. It is the 6-minute mark. TB, the champions, ladies and gentlemen.
Come and fly away with me. 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 Come and fly away with me.
I'm just sitting out here watching airplanes take off and fly.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's go time. So sit down with your popcorn, grab your beer, and let's get rocking and rolling. The 21-minute mark, this is going to be
Competitive eSports. Done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive.
We're seeing the textbook defense.
Alright guys, my apologies, we are kicking it off again. It's just been a little bit of a nightmare in between rounds getting people back invited and onto the right side. A few issues on my part, I do apologise. But we are now underway with our second round of incursions here, guys. The first round was actually a draw between the two communities, so I don't think anyone saw that coming. So we could be going to... we could be going for a free map fight here tonight, which would be quite interesting to see. And you never know, it could be an all-round draw. In the meantime, these guys are going to go away and get their kits sorted. A very important stage of the battle preparation. Because if you, of course, don't bring in the correct equipment or the you know, the correct kits that sort of par off well against each other, you run a serious danger of coming in without sort of very necessary things like anti-armor capability or meg kits or ammunition. Of course, these things are very important for maintaining your longevity on the battlefield. Guys, as well, if you haven't already seen it, check out our details there for you guys as well, just for a little look see. Just have a quick peek at what we've got coming up, of which we do have quite a lot coming up. Alright guys, and it looks like we're off here. So here we go again with TDOW in the red and Strike Team 6 in... Sorry, my apologies. Yes, TDOW in the red and Strike Team 6 in the blue. Both communities making a beeline for the objective, sending out flankers on opposite side, quite ironically. Those flankers are probably going to be coming into contact right about now, but it looks like Strike Team 6 are moving for the back flank, with Joker moving right round there, Captain Obvious and Skeptic backing him up. Now getting into contact with TDOW on the objective itself. We've got Binary Ninja getting taken out by the debris in the background there in the brick building, and Teddy Westside also managing to get Joker on the flank. Unfortunately, he just got taken out by Skeptic, who's backed up by Obvious and Crab as they move in on the Bravo objective. So let's just have a look at how things are looking from Crab's perspective. He obviously running the armor at the moment for the team. Very essential piece of equipment there, and can really make the difference between a win or a loss.
We have taken objective butter.
With the first round going to neither team, it was actually a draw, believe it or not, going 7-7 to both teams. We're currently here on our second round, so right now we do not have a front runner. Strike Team 6 and Division of Warriors running neck and neck. Crab going down there though, with an early, looks like Strike Team 6 managing to get an early setup on Bravo there. Quite a few casualties of war in the background there, but looks like Binary Ninja has things locked down at the moment, managing to get thrashing toast. And Binary Ninja now moving across there, struggling but managing to stay alive. Obvious just hiding out behind that wood pile, and Westside now moving up hoping to get the drop on Obvious. He's got a lot of it. He's got pretty much the whole team there. He was able to do a little bit of damage before going down. And Dig Daddy moving in with the revive. These two communities going very much neck and neck. It is going to be a best of 5, guys, just to point out, if the connection issues aren't too bad between rounds. Okay, Stretch Music moving around the outside, managing to get a one-piece there, and it looks like SWAT are really struggling. Thrashing Toast taking a lot of fire there. They're taking more fire there now, so they're going to have to spread out, which is going to increase their vulnerability. And it looks like Stretch Music just going down just after getting Thrashing Toast. These two going real neck and neck right about now. So let's just land on Captain Obvious, who managed to survive that onslaught using the Ribby Rolls 1918 Factory Edition, putting down quite a lot of fire there. Let's have a look. He's got medic crates, he's got a spawn beacon, he's got a smoke grenades as well, so this could be quite an effective kit. As you can see, the beacons give off quite a large plume of coloured smoke, which obviously increases their ability to be seen by the enemy, so they do have to be placed quite sensibly, definitely with an element of secrecy to them, because otherwise you get this lovely, fabulous plume of purple smoke. Definitely a bit of a giveaway, unfortunately, but also the advantage is you can put down multiple spawn beacons. And TDOW now attempting a flanking maneuver onto Bravo flag. This is going to be an issue. Joker managing to pick off one of them there. He's got Binary Ninja on his 6. He's turned round and it looks like he's managing to get Binary Ninja. Mothership going over the wall. Joker getting taken out there though by Dig Daggedy. And now those guys are in a clear position to move through onto Obvious and Skeptic, who are the only 2 remaining survivors for Strike Team 6 covering Bravo. And TDOW there just demonstrating the effectiveness of getting on the enemy's flank and really delivering it a secure blow from a vulnerable position, and that was just demonstrated excellently by Division of Warriors right there as they secure Bravo. Let's have a look at Strike Team 6 and how they plan to recapture Bravo. Right now making use of the armor. Again, we have Skeptic and Crab moving up in succession, making an attempt onto Bravo objective. It looks like things are fairly hot here on Bravo, with TDOW having a pretty solid hold. Captain Obvious moving round the backside now of the woodpile, backed up by Skeptic there, and the 2 are going to move in. No, Obvious just going round Mothership there, who's in a good position and getting taken out by Obvious there. Obvious very quick on his toes. Skeptic managing to get the kill before getting the revive. Really an essential bit of teamwork demonstrated by Skeptic all round. Managing to get the kills, managing to get the teamwork and squad work in game as well. Hallmarks of a good player. Joker moving up in the background there, managing to get Stretch. Just about to move into Bravo Actual with Thrashing Toast backing him up. Thrashing now moving into Brick Building. Brick Building now looking more like a pile of debris, providing less and less cover for the 2 teams to fight over. And it looks like TDOW now making another attempt here. We're going 4-1, 4 on behalf of Strike Team 6, 1 on behalf of Division of Warriors. Division of Warriors really struggling to come back here. Strike Team 6 could be looking at a possible win here, half-time win, and it will be down for TDOW to come back. But right now TDOW are struggling to get onto that Bravo objective. However, that said, Obvious is now pretty much on his own, bar Crab. Crab in a very vulnerable position. He's pulling back. I think he's learned his lesson about getting too close to the other team. He's got to keep that distance and respect the fact that if he closes that gap, he increases his vulnerability tenfold. The 2 communities really going head to head over this objective. Now TDOW making a very concerted effort onto the Bravo flag, managing to get their players into the all too vital radius. Binary Ninja just holding out there just long enough though. Providing cover on that wood pie. He's probably going to go in for a hit any minute now, but he's pretty heavily suppressed by Crab, who's now moving up into an advanced position onto Bravo objective, backed up by Obvious, Skeptic and Joker. Obvious going down in the background there, and Teddy moving up on their flank. Teddy could be in a very interesting position here. He could be in a very catching that sweet spot where the team is more vulnerable, where they haven't necessarily got eyes on. But it looks like Crab is doing a good job of covering their 6. He's gonna go ahead and try and bring the building down and make another attempt here. Looks like Stretch has managed to get onto the back of Crab though. Crab not keeping an eye out, and it looks like we're half time here, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams at the moment doing incredibly well. Strike Team 6 out in the lead there with 5 tactical points to Division of Warriors 2. Let's just have a look at how the old scoreboard's looking. Captain Obvious running with 8 to 1. Stretch Music 7 to 7. Mothership 2 to 6. Teddy Westside 11 to 4. Binary Ninja 6 to 4. Dig Daddy Slim 4 to 7. So let's have a look at Thrashing Toast going 9 to 5, Joker going 14 to 3, Crab going 5 to 2, and Skeptic 10 to 3. So at this stage, guys, Strike Team 6 really are pulling in some heavy hitters in the form of Skeptic and Joker, who have managed quite high kill-death ratios so far. Let's see how we're getting on here, guys, because the two communities are now going to be swapping sides. So bear with me. No, I believe they're sticking to the same. Yeah, no, they're sticking to the same sides. They just swap sides on the map. And currently, with Strike Team 6 in the blue, attacking from the left-hand side. Division of Warriors in the right, and in the red, Bravo in the middle. Bravo being the objective. And these two communities are fighting it out pretty hardcore at the moment. 5v5 Incursions eSports, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by the Hardcore League. With myself, Shoutcasting, eSportShoutcaster, KLW HitmanPike. Don't forget to head out to our new website, guys. We've got a lovely, brand new and updated website. It's been streamlined and looks incredibly professional, and very much one that we are proud to host here at the Hardcore League. So that's hardcoreleague.co if you're interested in signing up for any of our tournaments. Alright, guys, and we're off here, and this is now map 2, technically round 2, and these guys are moving in. Looks like a bit of a slow start from Strike Team 6 there, but they've managed to get round on the flank. Joker moving round and getting, unfortunately, heavily outnumbered there by TDOW as they move up, maintaining, keeping themselves together. Looks like they're split up into 2 fire teams now, and they are they're going round for the flank and the attack. They're going to actually try and capture Strike Team 6 from their side, and it looks like it's a dangerous tactic to utilise. It leaves the flag open for Strike Team 6 to obviously make a beginning attempt on there. Right now it could go either way, but Skeptic getting the 2-piece there and backed up by Crab. This is well and truly going to go back into the hands of Strike Team 6, so this could be a definitely an early lead here for Strike Team 6 in the second half, who are obviously already ahead with 5 tactical points to Division of Warriors 2 tactical points. Right now, Thrashing Toast just cleaning house in the background there. Skeptic holding tight on Bravo Actual, backed up by Crab, and Captain Obvious maintaining cover on Woodpile. These guys are in a pretty solid defensive position right now. It's going to be down to Binary and Dig Daddy to pull them out of that position, allowing Mothership, Stretch and Teddy to move around on the flank. It looks like they've decided to concert their efforts. Seeing where the tank is. The tank has just gone down just behind that tree there, and just looks like TDOW are wiping Strike Team 6 off the map and off the objective. Ladies and gentlemen, that is some incredible gameplay to see. Both communities going at it pretty hardcore, and it looks like Strike Team 6 have just about been able to walk away with the numbers, but Binary has something to say about that, and he's coming round, managing the 1-piece, but unfortunately going down to Crab, who was head out there in the woodpile, doing his thing, maintaining cover, waiting for Binary to break cover and come to his attack zone. and looks like a little bit less cover there in the background on the approach to Bravo for TDOW, who have not actually managed to assert themselves onto Bravo for long enough to maintain a foothold. Right now, Strike Team 6 seem to be in a very dominant position, TDOW being very pliable, but unfortunately this tactic is not enough. They are approaching them from different directions. We've seen a few different approaches right now, but I think TDOW were a little bit over ambitious right at the beginning of the game when they approached Strike Team 6 from a flanking position, as opposed to hitting them head on and attempting an early capture on that Bravo flag. With 7 tactical points in favour, Strike Team 6 in favour of Division of Warriors, 2 tactical points. Right now we are probably looking at a win here for Strike Team 6, who are definitely bringing in some heavy hitters. These guys are pushed off the flag temporarily though, so it'll be interesting to see between the two communities how it goes. Alrighty. Strike Team 6 are seriously messing them up at the moment. You're not wrong there, Crazy. Also, I'd just like to say hello to Foggy10. Foggy in the chat. Foggy, what's going on, my brothers? Good to have you on board, dude. Welcome to the craziest incursions tournament so far. This is just, sorry, I say tournament, this is an open season match, as you know. Right now, thrashing coming in on the 6 o'clock there of Binary and Dig Daggity managing to get Mothership before getting taken out in the smoke by Teddy. And Joker just moving in, doing a bit of damage there, managing to get Teddy, but going down to Mothership. And these guys are keeping a lockdown on Bravo. Right now, things are tight and maintained tight for the two communities. But that said, Strike Team 6 are significantly out in the lead. TDOW is now in their hands whether they're able to hold this Bravo flag for the next 4 minutes or so, or however long it takes for that central flag at the top of the screen to tick down. I think it's approximately 1 minute. So they really need to hold it out, otherwise they're going to struggle. Right now, watching Thrashing Toes moving round on the flank, using fire to get Dig Daggity. Dig Daggity managing to take him out just before he got that smoke, that fire grenade off though. And in the background, we have SWAT moving in quite hard on TDOW's position, not giving TDOW much breathing room there, but it looks like they're going to have to back off because of the level of mortars coming in there, not making it very friendly environment to be in. We've got Crab now working those flanks, coming round. He's only got Stretch and Mothership really between him, and all he needs to do is just break cover around to this far side on Bravo, and he could do a lot of damage. Right now, TDOW have come back to a bit of an Alamo position, just holding out tight at the back here, using the wood pile as cover with Stretch out in the distance there, backed up by Dig Daggity. These guys are not in a great position right now. They are split up, and Strike Team 6 are definitely in a position here to take Bravo, and that is definitely not what Division of Warriors want right now, with it being so close to the end of the game. That said, right now, TDOW are making a good representation of themselves, solidly holding that flag. It does look like Joker's managed to get into the brick building there, though, and is starting to do some damage. And it looks like end of round, and that would be a victory to Strike Team 6, so congratulations to them on the victory of that round. It's best out of 5, guys, so first round was a draw, second round was a win to Strike. Alright, let's see how we continue to go, guys. So just bear with me, guys, we've just got to go and restart the old thing here. Oh, I should have looked at the scoreboard. My Alright guys, we should be kicking it off again. I do apologise for the delay. As I say, we've got to get people invited in and out of games, substitutions and so forth, but we will be underway again shortly. Just bear with me and we'll be kicking things off again. I hope you enjoyed those videos there, guys, that we put up. Definitely great fun to watch. Alright guys, so at the moment Strike Team 6 out in the lead there with 1 win to TDOW 0. The first round was a draw. And it's best out of 5. This is the third of 5, guys. So it should be a US server. I am setting it to a US server, so I'm not sure if it's just displaying that wrong or whether it legitimately is a European server. If it is, I apologise, but as I say, I am setting it as a European server. Sorry, as a US server. We had this discussion before, and both teams wanted a East US server, so both teams got an East US server, hopefully. Of course, guys, here's the details. If you haven't already done so, check it out. Those are the dates for the upcoming incursions tournaments that we will be hosting here at the Hardcore League. Very exciting times. A lot going to be going on. In the meantime, here are the kits. Here are the teams, guys. We've got Strike Team 6 in the red, TDOW in the blue. We've changed it up this round, and the team's going to be fighting from opposite directions. And we're going to be straight into it, guys. And we're off. And it looks like TDOW have changed things up. They've got each member in a separate location right about now, and Strike Team 6 making a very strong effort onto Bravo. They're going to be onto that flag very quickly, and straight away that's going to be a flashpoint. Bravo being the main concentration point of this map. Looks like Strike Team 6 have managed to get an early lead on that flag. Teddy on his own there, putting a little bit of fire down, but really struggling. Couldn't be a great turnout for him necessarily, but we'll see how things go. TDOW currently putting the fire down onto Strike Team 6 with Mothership taking out, I didn't actually see who it was, unfortunately. He got Joker. Crab in the background there, still providing the armor element contingent. Strike Team 6 preferring, well, we have a little bit of tank on tank action. TDOW deciding to change up Dig Dougherty's kit, and he's going to be bringing in armor as well, and it looks like he was just able to make lay waste to Strike Team 6's armor piece there. Dig Dougherty going pretty crazy with the repairs there, like he's had some steroids or something and it sped him up, but he's definitely providing quite an effective firing position there. Whilst we're not getting directly involved with the infantry. He is pushing up now to assert his position onto Bravo, but I feel he's doing that because there is a heavy infantry presence to protect him. Looks like these guys have got some mortars coming in from somewhere now, possibly, or maybe not. Maybe that was just grenades, but it looks like TDOW are now holding firm on Bravo. They've had a word with themselves and they've decided that they're really going to bring the pain this time, and they're really going to bring the fire. So let's have a look at how things are looking on from Skeptic's point of view, making use of the auto loading, just struggling. Oh, and just getting pickaxe there by Mothership 69 in the back. Unfortunately for him, that was not a very pleasant ending, and it looks like these guys now are getting a little bit ahead of themselves, pushing up onto the objective at Charlie. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, it looks like Charlie flag has opened up now, and they are in a position where they can attack Charlie flag. So Strike Team 6 are now going to have to split themselves and play at a defensive and offensive game, which is definitely going to be an issue for them unless TDOW get wiped out on this current attack that we're seeing, which does look like it could be a possibility, although they are doing quite a lot of damage. Mothership coming in on the back of Obvious there, taking him out and getting a lovely little kill from behind, possibly a little bit of a revenge kill for earlier. Who knows? Alright, these guys are now in a good position to move up onto Charlie, and that's possibly what they're going to be doing. It looks like we've got a Stretch on his own here. Joker moving round. Captain Obvious also providing support. Toast come round on the flank and unfortunately got him whilst Stretch was preoccupied. Ooh, this could go either way at the moment. TDOW now in a firm position to do serious damage to Strike Team 6. And we could be potentially looking at a comeback here on behalf of Divisions of Warriors. Guys, as well, if you're interested in getting involved with the various communities, then please hit them up on Twitter. The two communities are always recruiting, especially Strike Team 6, which is currently roughly 1,000 members strong. They might be even larger than that now, I'm not too sure. But do get involved with these communities, both great competitive communities to be involved in with. And it looks like Dig Daggerty putting a few rounds down range there onto Charlie Flag, narrowly missing Crab and thrashing Toast, who now are going into a bit of an infantry contact with TDOW. Let's have a look at how things look from their perspective. Don't you just love the new camos these guys are wearing? This guy looking like a bit of a resistance fighter, saboteur, sort of continental type. A couple of colonial soldiers in there. You know, we've got a few mixtures, to be honest, so it's definitely interesting. These guys just flashing it out there. Stretch music going down to Crab. His flanking maneuver unfortunately not working out as he planned. Teddy now moving out from his defensive position with Mothership supporting. Skeptic taking fire from two directions. Mothership wasn't able to get Teddy before he took his buddy out, and unfortunately that's left them in a very vulnerable position now where they could actually come back onto Bravo and start doing some damage. And with Charlie secure, Dig Daggerty holding out there in the defense, putting a few shells downrange, trying to capture SWAT as they move across the road. And let's just jump down onto Stretch here, who's moving around, just about to get taken out by Joker. Joker locking things down thoroughly there. And these guys in a good position. Mothership now in a dodgy position there and getting taken out by three of the guys. But let's just land on Ninja here for a minute. Ninja is making up the medic element of the team. The trench surgeon getting taken out there by the light tank. And Dig Daggerty really proving what what damage you can do to an enemy team if the tank's used correctly. And looks like he's in a pretty dodgy position there, though, taking a lot of hits. Not in a great place. He's going to have to do an external revive just as Crab comes around the corner. And is Crab going to see him? Yes, he is. He's going to start getting the shots down range, shooting him out of the tank there, ladies and gentlemen. And that is a pretty gruesome hit right there. Definitely worth the clip. Sorry, I just had to drink some water there. My voice was cracking, but that was an epic moment. Crab just destroying the buddy there, and now moving in hard onto Bravo Flag with only Teddy and Stretch music. Dig Daggerty coming up to defend as well. Binary in there. They're actually now in a better position than what they were 10 seconds ago, and that's how this game works. It can change literally from second to second. Now it looks like Strike Team 6 are making their effort into Bravo, with TDOW maintaining position, maintaining cover in the various defensive postures that they can. And it looks like they are managing to hold out just about 6-0 at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Division of Warriors laying waste to Strike Team 6's attempt to get onto Bravo objective, not making it an easy time for them. And this looks like it could be a fairly done deal, guys. Crab moving up again in quite a vulnerable position, not doing a lot of damage, putting a lot of rounds downrange. Definitely needs to be holding back there a little bit. He is in a vulnerable position. Stretch now is going to do some damage to him. He's got him distracted. He's got him down to half health. In a position, Stretch going down there. And now Crab is immobilized and requiring external repairs before he can move. And it looks like a half-time win there for TDOW. Congratulations to them. Just to remind you guys, we are we are halfway through our third match here. And this has one win so far for Strike Team 6. But TDOW in a very strong position to be taking another win, so it could be 1-1 here by the end of the round. Let's have a look at that scoreboard and see how the two teams performed. So we have Stretch Music going 10-4, Binary Ninja 6-3, Mothership 69 10-4, Teddy Westside 13-3, Dig Daggedy Slim 5-1. And on SWAT side, Captain Obvious 3-7, Crab 7-5, Skeptic 8-9, Thrashing Toast 7-8, Joker 6-8. Well guys, definitely a good performance all round there by both teams. We're seeing a real neck and neck draw right now between the two communities. Currently with Strike Team 6 narrowly out in the lead, but TDOW, you know, really coming up hot on their heels. This could go either way, guys. Definitely could see this going into overtime. If you like what you're watching, guys, don't forget to hit that follow button. If this is your first time here, welcome to the Hardcore League. Thanks for joining us. We should be off any moment now.
Competitive eSports. Done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore
They
League.
don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look.
And there's the whistle, guys. We are off. And the two communities both making a beeline. Looks like both communities bringing armor in again. Who we got down? We got Mothership 69 coming in on the flank. With the rest of TDOW running as a three-person fire team. Strike Team 6 coming in more solidified, and it looks like it's going to be an early cap there for Strike Team 6. TDOW definitely in low numbers, but Joker going down there to Dig Daggedy, and it looks like TDOW managing to wipe out Strike Team 6 off the outside elements of that flag. They've still got to cover clear brick building, and they still need to clear the armor threat. But Dig Daggedy is in a good position to do that right about now. He just needs to get up on that flank of Crab. But it looks like he's going for the more direct approach. And they're going to be putting broadsides into each other any moment now. Not too sure what Crab was going for, whether he's going for Stretch or whether he's going for Daddy there. But he's going to move back into a more safe position, which unfortunately cost him his life because Dig Daggedy Slim was moving around on the flank. TDOW now on a very advanced footing, and looks like they're going for the offensive posture rather than the defensive posture. Skeptic and Thrashing Toast moving up. Going up against Binary, and looks like Mothership just going down to there in the background. The two communities thrashing it out here, and that would be a win, ladies and gentlemen, for TDOW. So that is 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams neck and neck. Have to say, for our first round of incursions, this has been extremely good fun. So guys, just give me a moment. I'm just going to change up that scoreboard and make sure that I don't forget to do that, because I need to give TDOW a point. Alright guys, so we have a draw so far. Okay, in the meantime guys, let's throw out some videos there, because right now just got to do a server swap. Alright guys, we'll be kicking things off again shortly, just in the draft. Two teams going to be deciding on what kits they're going to be bringing in. Saw a little bit of a change up last round with TDOW deciding to bring in an armor support, which worked out heavily in their favour. I think they struggled a little bit without it last round, so I would imagine they'll be changing up. Unfortunately guys, we aren't able to change up the map unless we are unless we're able to change up the game mode. I think this is the only map we're able to play this on at the moment. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I do appreciate that. No, it's definitely enjoyable. I really enjoy this as a hobby, and you know, it's a great way to serve the Battlefield community and get involved and take your passion to the next level. I've always loved Battlefield. Always been involved with the community since Battlefield 2 2005. Right, here we are again. Binary getting a very early lead. They're straight into that Bravo, and it looks like both these teams want this so bad. Both the teams running neck and neck at the moment. Here we are, round 4 if I'm not mistaken, and we are running 1-1. Write this down in my book. This is the 3rd round, sorry. TDOW. Alright. So yeah, this is the 4th we're on now. Okay, let's have a look and see how people are getting on from first person perspective. Captain Obvious just going down and see how Skeptic gets on, mopping things up there with the auto loading. Right now in a bad position. Daddy Slim in a very close proximity, manages to hold it out there, gets the revive before moving on. Oh, he's got a lot of fire coming in there, unfortunately going down there. Just covering Dig Daggerty for a minute. He has got him spotted up there, and looks like fire between the two communities is hot right now. Managed to get a vehicle disabled. He's gotten out of that tank, he's holding off, and he's going for that kill shot. Not managing to get it, putting it just over the top though, unfortunately. No, it has to be said, this match has been exceptionally good fun to shoutcast so far, Foggy, and yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. This has been an epic performance. When both the communities are coming up against each other this hard and putting this much effort into how they play and this much thought process, it makes my job really easy. So, you know, it's the communities putting it forward right now that making it so great for me. But right now we've got Dig Daggerty moving up on that flank. He is heavily outnumbered though by infantry, not in a great position. Crab could be coming in here in a fully healthy tank, and he's got the advantage of height there. Dig Daggerty able to put some shots up into his vulnerable armor though position if he gives him the opportunity. He is down by a quarter health there. He's just taken another hit. He's down by less than half. Dig Daggerty moving up, possibly for the kill shot, almost a kill shot, but Nurse managing. Oh, it looks like an infantry took the hit for him. It was actually Crabman as he was getting out the tank, but he actually inadvertently saved the tank, which is still alive. No, it's just gone down. Mothership mopping up there before Joker got him, and that was just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. But you see this tit for tat go on, and eventually someone has to be the lone survivor, and that person was Joker before he got mopped up during TDOW's next assault. Now moving down, asserting themselves well past Bravo. They're in a position here where they could hit Alpha, which of course is now the next objective for them. However, Strike Team 6 are taking an offensive posture on defending Alpha, making use of what little cover they have in this position right now. It's definitely the only advantage they have really is their height position. But TDOW look like they're going to be able to get around on the flank here and do a lot of damage to the various elements of Strike Team 6. Dig Daggerty being very sensible there, keeping his distance, just demonstrating how you should fight in these tanks, not giving the enemy too much room to maneuver with, but at the same time not giving yourself up, not reducing your guard or your defense. And your best defense with these tanks is distance, space, being sensibly placed. Right now, though, Thrashing Toast, as he's spied at Dig Daggerty and he's moving round on that flank, definitely could be in a position here to do a lot of damage to Dig Daggerty. Dig Daggerty now using Woodpile as cover. Didn't actually clock where that came from, but I think he's now realised that he's got some contacts, and Thrashing Toast and him are about to come to blows. Thrashing getting very close there, managing to